Hello guys, Salty Gamer here, and today I'll be reviewing Kaiba. This is anime series people think of in terms of great anime series that I never talk about. It makes sense why this anime series never got that popular. The animation style looks very ugly and very hard to look at. I get that they're trying to go for a creative look, but it's just not appealing to look at. If I was an anime reviewer, I probably would have dropped this anime early on. I'm glad I watched the entire anime though. It had a great plot behind that ugly animation style. In this anime, memories can now be transferred into memory chips. Essentially, now people can live on forever if they just keep changing bodies. Obviously, this opportunity is only reserved for the rich and powerful. Poor people are the ones giving up their bodies for these rich individuals. Many times, poor people feel pressure to give up their bodies to the rich. There's a large division within the world between where the rich people live at and where the poor people of the underground live at. The protagonist Warp, also known as Kaiba, wakes up one day without any of his memories. He has a hole in his body and has no idea why he is suddenly stuck in a village that is part of the underground world. Warp is now on a journey to find out just who he is. This anime goes into such an interesting question of, do memories make up a person's entire existence? Is there anything else that is part of a person's existence besides memories? Because that idea has been flowing for the longest time in terms of immortality. Just find a way to transfer your memories into a person's body and it can live on forever. But is that really it? So, if you lose your memories for good, is that person you once were dead then? Or does the body still retain some of the personality? This anime goes pretty in depth on this issue as multiple characters change bodies throughout the anime series. We get to see the long lasting effects on these people, and if decide on our own, if they're essentially still the same person. The anime certainly makes you think a lot, and this anime has a long lasting impression on you. The anime has powerful messages about the rich and powerful throughout the anime series. The rich felt like they had the right to get whatever they want. It was a sense of entitlement. It was very sad seeing the poor live through such a miserable life. It seems their entire existence is hopeless. They only exist so that the rich can profit off of them. This really does remind you of the same power difference between the rich and poor in real life. Not only did it have a message about the social divide within society, it also had an intriguing message about society's obsession with physical appearance. People are willing to give up their body they had for so long, just to find a body that is more of their ideal version. This is such a relatable message because it's kind of like that in real life, where people do so many operations to change their body, when their appearance is already good to begin with. It shows pressure we feel within society to look handsome or pretty. Unlike other anime series, the messages in this anime series aren't too difficult to understand, which is a good thing. When you make the message too difficult to understand, it makes the anime confusing and not fun to watch. Besides the messages about society, there's also intriguing mystery around Warp. I really want to know just who Warp was, and how he ended up with a hole in his body. Throughout the anime, we go through an interesting journey of finding out just who exactly Warp is. There are so many great plot twists and interesting development throughout. It's shocking to find out just what Warp's true personality is like without the memory loss. It left the interesting question on if all the new memories he made would have a major influence on him once he regains his memories. There's also a mystery of the planet known as Kaiba. That planet was odd and creepy to look at throughout the anime series. It was interesting to find out the true connection between the character Kaiba and the planet Kaiba. The characters were good in this anime series. Warp didn't have any memories at first, so of course, he didn't have much personality at first. But it was interesting seeing his personality slowly change throughout. It makes you wonder what kind of person he would end up being as. Vanilla had great character development throughout. He started off as an arrogant character that only cared about himself, but he later showed how kind and selfless he can be as a person later on the show. Popo was a character that was easily manipulated and full of hatred for the character Warp. I was expecting him to grow up and get character development throughout, but he pretty much stayed as a hateful character. Nero was okay as a character. She may seem as an annoying character at first, but once you see her true personality, she does seem likable as a character. The opening and ending song for this anime series were decent. The music throughout this anime series was actually relaxing to listen to throughout. It really fit the fun and relaxing slice of life moments. The animation style was unique, but not appealing to look at. The animation looked good throughout. I know this anime had a very unappealing animation style, but the plot and mysteries make it well worth the watch. I give this anime series a 9 out of 10. So that's all we'll talk about for today. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good night to wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.